What's going on, everybody? Out here with Blue in the garage. Got it facing like this because we got some work to do. So a while back when I first got the exhaust done, I actually took it to a cheap, I don't want to say cheap, but like inexpensive exhaust guy. I don't know if you can see down there. Probably not, but we'll get down there in a minute. The collector actually broke off, and the exhaust has just been hanging on by a bolt and some coat hangers that I had around. And for the longest time I didn't really care, because I didn't really think much of it, but now it's starting to get annoying, and now I hear what sounds like a misfire, but it's just the exhaust leaking out some of its holes. So we're going to take that off, and luckily my dad still had his old welder. He let me borrow it, so this is my first time ever welding, so we're going to give that a try and see how that goes. But yeah, we got more issues with Blue right now, but we'll get to that later. Right now, just want to do the exhaust, so we'll get to it. So, you see my temporary fix. Like I said, some coat hangers holding it. It did break right here in the middle where it was welded together. And then, when I took the engine apart, or took the engine out, I had to cut it off because they made it solid on here. But yes, this right here actually isn't even together. I don't know if you can see that, but right here the welds aren't even on it. Don't worry about the oil, that's from power steering. But yeah, the welds aren't even on it anymore. It's just on this collector, or the, yeah, I guess collector, not collector, fuck, I don't know what it's called. But yeah, so we're gonna take that off, take the other one off. That one's still holding on, so maybe I just need to clean this up, hopefully weld it on. We'll see. But yeah, I do want to make it short. I don't really want to have the whole thing on again. I'll show you guys why in a bit though. So yeah, alright, we'll get this exhaust off. So as I'm down here working on it, and I was telling you guys how it's not really connected, found the best way to show you how it's not connected. It literally moves on the fucking collector, so I don't even need to fucking remove the bolts, and it'll come right off. Go cheap and pay the price later. Still going cheap, so we'll find out what I pay later. Alright, got the trouble side off, all one piece. Obviously, another reason I want to cut it is because he did this. It was angled, and then I had him put these on, which I believe are the, fuck, they used to be on my dad's. I forgot what they're called, but they're just basically a race straight through. So he just did a nasty ass 90-degree cut on it. But yeah, I'm thinking of shortening it, and where it comes to right here at this bend, cut this part off and just have it go straight through. So it's gonna be kind of in the middle, like right here at the door, so it's just gonna dump straight down, obviously leaving the turn downs on. But the area I'm more concerned on is getting this clamp back on. That's what it's called. So we'll see. I don't really have the proper tools, but at least I can practice on how to weld before I do it all. Alright, time to get the good side off. Got the other side out. This one, obviously, the clamp stayed on that part, on the actual collector. And then, yeah, so there was a giant ass hole right at my muffler. So yeah, I'm definitely going to cut it. Probably right here. You can see the piece of the exhaust that still stayed on it. Okay, cut it, put it straight through, have it turned down. It's definitely gonna be louder than what it was, but it'll sound better. That's all I care. Also, I'll be able to support it because I'm gonna try and use some of the existing hangers that are still on there. We'll see how good that goes. But yeah. Now I gotta clean it up and do some practice welds on it. Probably do some practice welds on right here. Real quick, do want to say I did go and buy this helmet from Harbor Freight, titanium. It's a dark activated mode, so whenever it sees it bright, it automatically darkens it to help protect your eyes. Read through the instructions real quick. Seems pretty easy. It's the inside of it, so it has settings and everything. So I have it set on 12, which is what it says on the manual. It comes with like a little not description, but a guidance. So depending on what kind of welds you're doing, you can set it to it. So we'll see how it does. Hopefully I do good enough to make use of it. If not, then it's going back to Harbor Freight. Obviously clean off a little piece. Just gonna practice on there, see if it's too hot or anything, and just practice on it. Like I said, never welded before, so you don't learn unless you try. So we'll give it a try and see how I do. Yeet. Right now, just testing to see if it feeds. Probably because I need to hit the on switch. So it moves kind of slow. Don't know if I need it fast. So cut the flux off. Talking about, I have it open up just to see how much wire I have. On the side, I have it set to max, and I'm guessing the feed is 5, so I'm guessing that's the speed of it. So yeah, that definitely made it quicker. A little spot to put the ground on and go from there. Put it on, man, just to see. One thing I'll say, if you've never done welding, I would recommend getting a good helmet and make sure you wear clothes you don't like. Also, don't work in any area that can catch on fire. Not bad. Not really trying. I was honestly trying the helmet more than anything, but at least I know it works. See that? We'll try again. Yeah, honestly, not doing too much. Kinda looks like shit, but oh well. That's where I get practicing. So I'll try and put it higher, see if that might help. I mean, it's not too bad. Like, parts of it looks good, it's just you can tell where I started going fast. Probably do need to adjust a little bit on the helmet because I can't see too much. And probably a better ground. Not exactly the most stable thing, but it'll work. Good. Ow. Alright, just burning myself, so I'm gonna go put on the long sleeve now. I don't have any long sleeves that I can use, so I'm just gonna use this towel and just wrap the part of my arm that's exposed. Hope I don't catch on fire. Oh shit, this thing just started getting away from me. It literally started curving to the side on its own. So I don't know if I need to move quicker or what. What I can see is not bad, honestly. Yeah, it's not too bad. If anything, all I would do is just... Actually, you know what? I'll actually cut it. Try and weld them together. Ooh. Maybe I need to slow it down, but that doesn't look bad for my first time. But I see going back and forth is kind of looking a little bit better. So probably slow it down to 6, and we'll do a little pass right here. See how it looks. I see like a lot of, I don't know if a lot of dots are good, like the little sparks, but I'll let you guys decide. You guys are more pros than I am. But yeah, we'll try that, the circular kind of style, and the back and forth. Ooh. Honestly, that doesn't look bad. In my opinion. So, that bottom one is my first one. Top is second pass. And the third unclean one is the one right now. Honestly, does not look too bad. I mean, it looks good, but all that matters is if it's able to hold together. So I think at this point I am going to do like a little cut on here, do a little piece, and then try and weld it together and see how that goes. So I got it cut to where I kind of want it. The only issue is I'm using a unstable platform to cut and a little jigsaw, or hacksaw, I guess, electric hacksaw, whatever. So it's not cutting it out straight. I don't know if you can see it, but it's like an angle. So I'm just gonna take it to a professional, have it cut it straight, and then I'll come back and weld it together. But I figured might as well do some practice runs, so I cut this little piece. Gonna try and do a little weld together, practice on it, and then go from there. But yeah, I'll do a little weld and then go over it. But yeah, I'm not gonna do the exhaust like I wanted to, but at least I got an idea of what I need to. Alright. Alright, so it was the next day. I was editing and I realized my freaking little camera actually died. But I figured to give you guys a quick rundown of what I have. So, obviously I did a cut, welded it a little bit. Right here did pretty good, honestly. I think that hole's from me not finishing it, because I did kind of go like sideways, as you can see. Top part wasn't too bad. Obviously there's like a lot of splatter. Then when I go right here, it actually doesn't look too bad. I think I just thought it was going bad because I see all the splatter going on. Yeah. And here's the first one where I think this was the first one. Yeah. The first one where I was trying to do like a back and forth movement instead of circle. So this one was actually like circular movement. This one was back and forth. So obviously didn't end too good, but for my first time ever, I don't think I did too bad. More hand at it. So the plan is now to take this and the other exhaust over to a exhaust shop and have them cut it straight for me. So that way I can just weld it on real quick. Well, not real quick, but quickly, because we got this thing going out to races November 15th. So not only do I have to get the exhaust done, I gotta try and figure out if I can fix that alternator, and I need to get a new starter, which ain't too bad. But my biggest issue, as you can see on the floor, is getting the freaking power steering to stop leaking. There's actually a bolt, right? Let's see. It's leaking straight from right there. So need to get that all fixed and secured, and we'll go racing. So yeah, that's the game plan. We're gonna get Blue all set up and ready, so that way we can go out racing. All in all, welding isn't too bad. It is challenging. I'm not gonna say I'm good. Obviously, I've got a lot of work to do, but it's not as bad as I was thinking. Honestly, I thought I was gonna be like freaking crap all over, but honestly, didn't do too bad as I thought. To be fair, I did spend almost an hour freaking watching YouTube videos, so I don't know if that helps or not, but it's something. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope not to get roasted too bad on those shitty ass welds, but give me credit, it's my very first time ever welding. So, but I hope you guys did enjoy. Please like and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Later.